Paul here. The weather's starting to get a bit shitty here on Valencia Island. It's getting a bit windy. It's getting more frequent now where we have wind and rain and things like that. So certain plants, to keep them looking good, I've moved them in here. So I've still got a lot more to come in. So the place is filling up really fast. But just as I was looking around myself, I thought I'd do a short video and walk you around and just tell you the names of a few plants as we walk around. Most of them are succulents, but it might help you recognize them. So let's have a walk around. So here is black rose Aeonium, and you'll see a lot of them. That's jade or money plant, and they call it the money plant because there's a kind of a story behind it that if someone is given the jade plant as a present, then they'll get good fortune and good luck. So here we have lovely curvy Aeonium. These plants are just my favourite, and most people that come in here are just blown away by the look of them because they're very different. That is a juniper that's just been wired into a shape. So I suppose you would say it's bonsai, but I kind of make up my own shape, whereas bonsai, strict bonsai has rules about shapes and stuff. There's more jade. Fatsia japonica. That's lovely. That is a happy bean succulent. So it kind of looks like kind of peas or beans, the way they'd have those things and all the, I don't know what you call them, you know what I mean. So this vine going across there is passion fruit, and I got a few passion fruits, although they're shriveled now. I'm setting seed with them, so yeah. Now this, if you could just smell it, is Salvia apiana or white sage, and it's used in ceremonies and stuff like that. I don't know if you can see it, but it has two lovely branches that kind of cross over one another and come up. I think it's really cool, the shape it's made. That's in tires. Aeoniums are kind of taken over. That is a tiger aloe. There's probably a more specific name, but it's kind of a generic name, let's say. So I've got a lot of Aeoniums here. This is a fairly mature Aeonium with a lovely shape. All of these you see are clones of one plant, so they're handy enough to propagate. Once you get one or two of them, you'll be making lots of them. These are cuttings from this year, so they're rooted now. They're looking pretty healthy. Some cuttings there. I will be doing videos of cuttings of Aeoniums because I'm doing it all the time. I'll do it very shortly, actually. Here's another jade. Jade, there's a lot of variance in jade, so you'll see a lot of different kinds. This one has a lovely kind of a red shadow along the edge of the leaf. That looks like seaweed. I'm not sure of the name on that. I was given that. There's some rhododendron cuttings. Doing well. They're 2-year-old cuttings. They were in a box. Some cooking bay cuttings there. Here's more kind of potted succulents. So this would be related to that. They're both Aeoniums, except this one is called Aeonium tricolor. so it's very different to that Aeonium. They'll make lovely shapes. The good thing about succulents is they can dry out. So with other plants, if you don't water them, they can't handle drying out, they die. But succulents can they can take it. They can be forgotten about, and then you can bring them back to life. So here's a lovely big jade. I'm kind of making a shape here. I can see some leaves there that are bad. If you have bad leaves on any plant, take them off, because if you take them off, the plant itself will divert more energy to other places and to making new leaves. So don't be afraid to pull off leaves. If you want to take a leaf cutting, then you've got to take it at the joint of the stem. So where it joins onto the stem, if you get that off nicely, that's a cutting. And I just throw cuttings in here like that. Now this would be normally covered, but when the weather is dull, I can just leave it off. Portulacaria, I think, or elephant bush. A mix of succulents there. That's cobweb succulent. Oh, there's some living stones or lithops. I have some really small ones out here, and they grow handy enough from seed. So if you ever want to seed lithops, just buy them online if you get them from a good supplier. And this was just kind of a carton with a lid on it for a while, and now the lid is off. Very, very simple. E.T.'s fingers is the nickname on that one. This is string of hearts. It's kind of like hearts. It's kind of a succulent. This video might be going on a bit long now, but I'll keep going anyway. This is Oxalis triangularis, or love plant, and it's a lovely plant. Very easy house plant. Some more succulents. One in some kind of a jar I found. There's a lovely, I suppose it's a large bonsai in the making. It is wired into a shape, and that's the umbrella plant, or Schefflera is another name. Some maples from seed, this year's seed. Again, I don't know, people say that maples are hard, but they don't have to be that hard. If you want to grow them, you can. Some more jade. We're at 8 minutes now, so I'll go to 10 minutes. Now, the name of that has kind of gone from my head. Some kind of smaller Aeonium cuttings there. So you can take big cuttings or small cuttings. You can take very big cuttings actually of black rose Aeonium. This is a really cool one because the shape of the stem. So that's where I kind of cuttings kind of start off like that, just kind of thrown in there, and they root. Succulents root pretty handy, pretty easy. But these were cuttings like over there, and they've come along a lot. This is another kind of a favourite of mine as well. It's a oh look, that leaf was resting there, and it actually started to grow roots, and it was just there, so it wasn't even touching the soil, and it's growing roots. So that just gives you an idea that succulents really do root easy. So I can just throw him up here, and root away there now. Another cuttings box. Some large plants there, the Schefflera, lemon verbena. This is a tea tree plant, or Leptospermum or something like that. Yeah. So that was just a quick look around the nurse, well, this greenhouse and what's happening here. I will be doing a lot more videos on propagating everything you see here and doing bonsai and doing all sorts of things. So please, if you have any kind of an interest in plants or living a more natural life, then like, share and subscribe to my videos, and I'll make lots more. Bye.